Welcome to the Living the Dream podcast with Curveball. If you believe, you can achieve. Welcome to the Living the Dream with Curveball podcast, a show where I interview guests that teach, motivate, and inspire. Today, we're going to be talking health and fitness and the benefits of red light therapy, as I am joined by master trainer, fitness professional, speaker, and the founder of John Graham Fitness, John Graham. John has been in the profession for 15 years, and he discovered the benefits of red light therapy after a knee injury. He also has, along with his fitness place, he has a golf academy, and he's done all kind of videos in the profession. So we're going to be talking to him about the benefits of red light therapy and everything that he's up to. So, John, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you. I really appreciate the opportunity to share. And I really like anybody who's able to get the word out. It really supports the brand a lot, what we're trying to do. So yeah, much appreciated.
Absolutely. Why don't you start off by telling everybody a little bit about yourself?
So John Graham Harper, right now I'm running LumaFlex, which is the world's #1 portable red light therapy panel, specifically designed for pain management for on-the-go active individuals, whether they be a pro athlete, or an aspiring athlete, or a 78-year-old lady who still wants to hit golf balls. We're trying to create a product that is easy to use on the go, anytime, anywhere, and it's for targeted treatment. So I have the device right here. Those obviously can't see it. It has a large enough surface area where you can cover a lot of space on a sort of a targeted area, whether it be your shoulder, your elbow, your knee, right, your back. Back is actually the lower back is one of the #1 pains in America right now. I guess that's just because of people sitting, hunched over a computer. People's posture isn't as great. So it's an area that I feel really covers that pain point of a lot of people, but it's still also very, very portable. The panel that is that you use, it's silicone, so you're able to shape it to joints and muscles, and this obviously maximizes treatment. It's important that when you're using red light therapy for any kind of pain management solution, you should touch your skin. So the design of it is something that you can almost wear. It's like a wearable. But yeah, where it all started for me with going into recovery and red light therapy was I was a competitive athlete for many years. I played a lot of sports, and I was riddled with injuries. Obviously, my left knee, by doing competitive CrossFit, was the worst one that really sort of broke me mentally, physically, and emotionally. But I had a lot of injuries playing rugby, and I went into amateur boxing, where I, due to impacts in the brain, I got a tumor in my head, which I had to have removed. But red light therapy really supported recovery from all of these injuries, and it was introduced to me by my wife. My wife, who's Chinese, is quite well informed with these sorts of treatments. She does, as you know, there's the LED masks that women use for beauty, but the device she gave me to use on my knee, I remember it was quite cumbersome to use. It wasn't so user friendly. It was very heavy, had a large weighted base, and it was just a heavy device that was a bit sort of older technology. And that sort of got my brain ticking and trying to create a device that was more suitable to someone like myself, who's very active, who has a lot of pain, but likes to train, likes to compete, and I'm always on the go. And that was, the birth of LumaFlex. I did a bit of time, like you said, in golf, where I was a golf fitness trainer. So I would travel I actually traveled quite a lot of different countries in the world with tour players. I would go with them on tour when they would, be in different events, different tournaments. And also being part of that game, I also identified a lot of injuries and how they play, and how obviously being a good golfer means you have to be very consistent. You're hitting the ball one way. It's a very unbalanced sport. So yeah, introducing red light therapy to the golf community now is something that I get a lot of great feedback from.
Okay. So for those who don't know what red light therapy is, explain to them what it is and what are the benefits, and are there any disadvantages of it?
So red and infrared light therapy. So it's these are wavelengths of light. So where does red and infrared light therapy come from? It comes from the sun. All right. Now, the optimal time to get our red and infrared light is at sunrise and sunset. So when you see a beautiful sunrise, you see those colors in the sky, the red and the orange. That's red and infrared, and the same with sunset. And that time, that's when we're getting pure red and infrared light, and that's the time when as primal humans, we would wake up in the morning, we would get our red and infrared light. It would condition us for the later rays of light throughout the day, which are which are heavier, which are stronger. And then we would go to sleep at sunset. That was our circadian rhythm. So in the device that I have, which with the LEDs, the LED chip, we programmed it with the 2 nanometers of red and infrared light. So the red light is 630 nanometers. The infrared light is 850 nanometers. And that's the nanometers. This is the depth in which the light goes into your body. So the length of the wavelength, right, is at the right measure to be able to penetrate your skin and activate the mitochondria. So what actually red and infrared light is, it's mitochondria health, it's mitochondria energy. As human beings, we're made up of cells. Each cell has the engine, it has the powerhouse of our cell, which is the mitochondria. And by giving energy to the mitochondria, the cell is able to do its job. It's able to do what it's supposed to do. And that can be, a lot of it is pain management. So it helps us heal. So the light isn't actually healing you. It's giving your body energy on a mitochondria, on a cellular level, to heal itself, if that makes sense. This is the simplest way that I can sort of describe it. But the medical term for red and infrared light is photobiomodulation. And of course, there are many benefits, countless benefits of what we can get with red and infrared light. Like, it can grow your hair, it boosts collagen in your skin, so it helps you look younger. That's the whole anti-aging space. It boosts testosterone, it boosts your body's SPF levels. So all these other benefits of what red and infrared light can do, these are usually in different applications. You see masks, you see beds, you see treatment devices, in the medical world. But where I see red and infrared light really taking off and being a game changer for the human race is when it's used as a pain management solution. So when I always talk about red light, I always talk about pain and recovery, and being able to recover from injuries like myself. Because when we have pain, right, when we are injured, usually that is when we look to something that's very invasive. We may get on medication, we may get surgery, and we may not need to do that. So we may not need to turn to these sort of invasive means. We can use something that's non-invasive, that's natural. You can't overdose on it. And it has an extremely healing benefit from it. Like the device that I have, I've seen devices that aren't even 1/100th of the power that I have, and they have provided amazing pain relief benefits to individuals suffering from all kinds of chronic pain. From like arthritis. My mother had very, very serious arthritis in her knees, from back pain, sciatica. One of my best friends was in the military, and he has sciatica from the gun on a tank, dropping on his back when he was cleaning the tank underneath. And like just incredible benefits from these serious chronic conditions that people, usually they just feel like there's nothing that they can do. There's no way for them to avoid medication or surgery. But now it's because, these biohackers, optimizers, functional medicine doctors, and many doctors in the medical world as well, they're really endorsing red light therapy. So it's becoming more prominent, and people are really, they're seeing the amazing benefits of it.
Okay, well, you have also worked on some popular home workout videos and boxing tutorials and stuff like that. So tell us all about that.
Oh, that was, yeah, more back in the day. I have a very strong passion for boxing. Um, I just not being able, because after my surgery to take the tumor out of my head, I wasn't able to box anymore. Obviously, I was advised not to do anything high impact. So from there, I actually got into being a promoter, a boxing promoter. And that's kind of sort of more of a passion business that I do. And I've done like over 37 events, where I bring people together. I have a fight card. I match this person with that person, this person. We do an average of say 8 to 15 fights. You have a charity that you support with the event. And through that promotion, I was able to work with some big names. I was introduced to a lot of celebrities and pros on the in that combat entertainment world. But that's more just a side passion of mine, you would say, that I do in my downtime. The actually the promotion business, the event business, actually is quite well known. It's quite popular, but it's just something I don't want to corrupt it by making it too business. I want to just kind of keep it my passion, my passion thing. And but yeah, it's very successful. And through there, there was times when I would create content, I would support brands that were launching boxing products, and kind of I was just involved heavily in the whole combat entertainment world. It's just a fun passion of mine.
Okay, well, for those who might purchase this Lumaflex product, how can they maximize it to get maximum recovery and even incorporate it into their day for maximum results?
Very good question. So LumaFlex, so we're credited to being the world's #1 portable device. There are, of course, many other devices out there. First and foremost, it just depends on what you need red light therapy for. What's the application that suits your day or suits your condition? So if you go to lumaflex.com, you'll see the range. We've got 2 devices now. One is the Pro, which is fully waterproof. I've tested it in hyperbaric chambers, saunas, salt chambers, cryo chambers, ice baths at freezing temperatures, and it's very, very durable. The joke in the company is like, I'm trying to make it fully bulletproof to put into the military, but let's see how that goes. But we also have another device, which isn't temperature or environment tested. It's just silicone and it's not waterproof, and that's called the Essential. So yeah, if anybody listening, you're interested in red light therapy and you're looking for a portable device, something that you can put in your bag, use on the go, then those 2 options are definitely available for you. But yeah, in each to their own. Some people want a large bed, they want a large panel, they want an infrared sauna. It all depends on what it is that you need, right? Maybe you have a wellness center or a gym, you want a very large device. Those are out there as well. But I'm very specific whenever I communicate about red light therapy that we're a pain management solution and we're something for on the go treatment. We're all about having it in your bag all the time and using it, as you travel or as you move around.
So what is the pricing on the Lumaflex product for those who might want to look to purchase it?
So we've got the Essential is $399. And the Body Pro, the premium one, is $689. But if you message me on John at lumaflex.com, or you hit me up on Instagram, John Graham Fitness, I got loads of discount codes, loads of specials, and I throw them out all the time. Every day I get a request for a code, and I'll see what the code is for the month, and I'll be like, bang, there it is. But yeah, feel free to reach out anytime you need a discount code, any and all listening. But yeah, that's our pricing. We're looking to go into retail, and and we've got a large distribution network regionally already. So the product is out there, and it's coming to stores near you. But yeah, that's Lumaflex.
Okay, tell us about any upcoming projects that you're working on that people need to be aware of.
So for Lumaflex, my goal is I'm heavily invested in R&D and building new products specifically for active individuals. So we've got a large waterproof red light therapy panel which you can roll up and put in your bag. And that's going to be called the Energy Shower. So we're going to launch this product. I'm also looking to launch my own kind of mask, more designed for, males and grooming, and obviously overall wellness on your face. There are the two other products that will be in prototype phase before the end of the year, and they're both wearables. That's like a t-shirt that you can wear, this full red light therapy t-shirt, and also devices for smaller joints on your body, so hands and feet. And but those are still, like, design is still done on them. Only prototype phase will be done this year, but the previous two will be launched. And I'm very heavily invested in bringing out new products, because that's important, with a brand. And if you're looking to disrupt a space, especially recovery and red light therapy, and you're looking for durable, strong, trustworthy products, that's something I'm promising everyone I'll be focused on.
Okay, so people can keep up with everything that you're up to. Throw out your website or your contact info.
That's it. So www.lumaflex.com. So lumaflex.com is the website. Anybody can reach out to me at any time on Instagram at John Graham Fitness or john@lumaflex.com. Send me a message, ask me any and all questions. I love talking clinical research to people. If anyone loves to have, a good morning coffee and deep dive into clinical studies, I can send thousands of clinical research about the benefits of red light therapy and and the amazing things it does for every kind of human condition. But yeah, anyone and everyone, please reach out.
Okay, close us out with some final thoughts. Maybe if there was something I forgot to talk about that you would like to touch on, or just any final thoughts you have for the listeners.
I guess finally, I would encourage everyone to jump on the red light train. Just like we need clean water, regular exercise, good sleep, we need red light therapy every day. It's not something that you just run to as something, I'm broken, so maybe this can help, get me fixed. Our biology, we're designed to have light, right? We are creatures of light, and we were born under the light. So red light therapy is something you should have every single day. So do research about it. You can go on YouTube and look up all, the amazing information that's out there. Like Andrew Herberman, he's a great neuroscientist who endorses red light therapy. There's, guys that are a bit more well-known, like Joe Rogan, Ben Greenfield, Gary Brecka. They all talk about red light therapy, and they're pushing it out. There's a wealth of knowledge out there that you can use to get, to get sort of the learning start, to, dip your toes into it. And yeah, that's, the more awareness that we create, the more we realize that this natural, non-invasive, energy providing treatment is for us, and that when we can easily access it, then we're going to start to see some great change in the medical world, right? We're going to start to see less pain, and more recovery.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, check out that red light therapy at lumaflex.com. Follow, rate, review, share this episode to as many people as possible, especially the ones you think that can benefit from this. If you have any guests or suggestion topics, cjackson102@cox.net is the place to send them. As always, thank you for listening. And John, thank you for joining us and sharing this wonderful technology with us.
Thank you. I really appreciate this opportunity. It's very helpful to have support to get the word out. And yeah, it means a lot. Thanks so much.
For more information on the Living the Dream podcast, visit www.djcurveball.com. Until next time, stay focused on living the dream.